What is up, Chase That Coin family? Shaka Daniel here, aka Chase That Coin. And today I want to talk about something that I was planning on talking about before, but I changed the date. And the reason that I changed the date for this Obsidian talk that I wanted to do, a deep dive into Obsidian, is because Obsidian's had a very, very nice up move lately. All right, and since it's had this very nice up move and a slight dip, I think that there's a lot of upside within Obsidian. I think it's a very cool project, and just giving people some awareness and a chance to get in early. I was gonna do it December 4th when they did their relaunch, but I just decided, while it's taking this little dip. After a nice up move, since it's taking this little dip, make people aware of it, let them do their own due diligence and see if they are interested in the project as well. All right, so we changed the date and let's talk about it today. So it was a little joke going around yesterday. People were calling me Chase That Cookie in the in the James Bond live stream. So I put on my cookie shirt today. All right, so we're going to check the health of the live stream. Everybody, please like, subscribe, share this out. First, yes, you are. And we're going to give it a few seconds to get some live viewers, and then we're going to take off in the stream. All right, we got some live viewers. I don't want to hold this one up. This one is going to be specific to Obsidian. Why am I so interested in Obsidian? It's because it's a platform. They faced some early FUD that wasn't true, and they're still fighting through it. The GitHub is very active. It's the first fork of the Stratus platform. They have an application coming very soon after launch. All right, so Obsidian is a very new thing. They've just coming out their ICO, I want to say maybe a month and a half ago. After they're coming out their ICO, they're already ready to deliver us an application with some heavy use cases that people outside of cryptocurrency can appreciate, and that's the anonymous messaging. All right, so quickly, let's go over here. Check out my Twitter. This is my Twitter, guys. Please follow me on Twitter at Chase That Coin. I post some very interesting things over here. As you can see, we post charts. I give you guys updates on when I'm going live. You see here, I'm talking about the Tezos lawsuit. We've been promoting this Obsidian event, Ken Bozak, blah, blah, blah. So check me out over here. So I want to check out the Obsidian page. All right, I want to check out Obsidian's page just so you guys know what the official page is and where to go. All right, so this is the Obsidian platform page. All right, so it's at Obsidian Crypto. All right, they have a good amount of followers. I follow them, they follow me as well. This is pretty active. They're doing a lot of updates. They just opened the Discord yesterday. They were using Slack before, a private Slack. I was also a part of the private Slack. Now they have a public Discord. So if you want to, come over here and follow them on Obsidian Crypto, at Obsidian Crypto. Click on this link and you'll get directed to the Discord. All right, so these guys do not stop, and I am happy to be a part of this project at a very, very early stage and a very, very undervalued stage, in my opinion. All right, so let's come over here and check out the Obsidian platform website. All right, so we have a section for the white paper. Some links to the Obsidian wallet where you can stake. Obsidian is a proof of stake coin. All right, so they just added this. I was on the site yesterday, and this is new. All right, so it says get ready for Obsidian relaunch on December 4th and the Obsidian Messenger release on Christmas. All right, so they will have a big relaunch. They're gonna do a totally new website. Even though, in my opinion, this website is not a bad website at all, but I guess they have an even better one. All right, so they're going to see how many viewers we got. We got a few live viewers. They're going to do a whole new website. They're going to do a new white paper. All right, they're going to do some new content. All right, so right here we have the encryption that they use. So it's end-to-end 256-bit encryption algorithms ensures that messages and files you send can only be accessed by your intended private contacts. All right, so it's end-to-end encryption on the messaging app. Now, Obsidian is not only messaging. Obsidian is a platform. The same way Stratus is a platform, the same way Ethereum is a platform. So things can be built upon Obsidian, and the first thing that's being built upon Obsidian is a messaging app, which the Android version will be released on Christmas, and the iOS version will follow shortly after. All right, so end-to-end encryption, decentralization. Obsidian leverages a custom version of Stratus technology stack in tandem with a customized version of Bitcoin, which is made usable under net.core technologies. All right. Obsidian 100% POS next gen. So this site is pretty cool. All right, they have a little roadmap here. We're going to get a totally new roadmap in a couple days, December 4th. We're going to have a new website. We're going to have a new white paper. We're going to have some new content. They're not. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some pretty sweet things. They have a partnership with Tamiko. We're going to get into that while we go down here. So I wouldn't feed into this current roadmap so much because a new one is right down the pipeline. December 4th is a couple days away. All right. So who is the head of this project? Peter McCloy is the CEO or the CEO of the platform. I don't know if this is his sister or his wife, but she is also a bigger role within the platform. The lead developer is Blackstone. All right. Now, when the project first came out, there was some FUD about another developer that was that started off with Obsidian, like he was the lead developer. From my understanding, Blackstone was always the lead developer. I guess maybe because he didn't want all the pressure at first, because this thing can be a lot of pressure. You know, when people are just texting you when Moon, when Bittrex, when Lambo, when this, when Binance, when Block Explorer, when, you know, it could be a lot. When people are hitting you on Telegram, they're hitting you on Slack, Discord, they're messaging you on LinkedIn, they're emailing you. It's just a overall, like, you can be bombarded. So he probably didn't want that. And there was another developer who I'm not sure. I'm gonna say that he's no longer with the project because he couldn't live up to some of the things that he advertised or that he thought that he could do. So he's no longer with the project. Blackstone was always the lead developer. All right. So the Tamiko partnership consists of these guys: Michael, Hayden, another Michael, and I want to say that Dan is a part of Tamiko as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and what Tamiko does is basically they work with projects, with cryptocurrency projects, to basically like refocus and clarify their message. One of the things that let me check the health of the stream really quickly. Okay, we got a few viewers. Everybody hit that like button if you're interested in Obsidian, or if you feel someone else would be interested in a project that has a lot of upside that is very undervalued, in my opinion. All right, so one of the problems early on, and early on is not even that long ago, remember, because Obsidian is fresh out of its ICO. All right, so one of the problems early on, maybe like a month ago, this is a very new thing. One of the problems early on, in my opinion, was that they weren't clarifying that this is a platform. Everybody that came to Obsidian just thought, okay, it's like Status. You know, Status is doing their messaging thing with Ethereum. It's like Status. It's just a messaging app. But it's not. It's a platform. So I think one of the things that Tamiko, which is these guys, Michael Wilson, Hayden Jones, all right, the other Michael, and Dan, what they're going to help the Obsidian team do is refocus their message, help them with a clear white paper that people can understand and follow along and look forward to, and just refocus the message that, hey, this is a platform. This isn't just an anonymous messenger with a token. This is a platform. So we already got an anonymous messenger. The next thing could be data storage, and we're gonna get into some of that right now. Well, after we go over the team. All right, so they have a couple of developers. We have a lead developer here, DevOps engineer, system analyst, software engineer, front end, illustrator. SageMark is the community leader. You can find him both on Discord and on the Slack channel. All right, so this isn't a small team, and after the product is launched on the 25th, the team is just going to get even bigger. All right. So let's come over here. Let's talk about some of the things, some of the recent publications that Obsidian's been in, and some of the things that the team has been talking about lately. All right, so this is hacked. All right, this is hacked.com, and it says behind the coin Obsidian. All right, so this is a deep look within. Nope, we're not doing that right now. All right, this is just an author's opinion of a look into something. So he feels the same way as me. He feels like Obsidian is very undervalued. He does feel like it's going to take a bigger exchange to create some liquidity for people to feel comfortable to get into the coin. All right. So it says, I'm going to just briefly read. It says, today I wanted to cover a platform that has been flying under the radar. With a market cap of 11 million and ranking 264th on CoinMarketCap, the Obsidian altcoin I'm about to talk about has some serious potential. I talked with the CEO recently to better understand what Obsidian is all about. According to Peter McCloy, okay, so we're not going to read all of that. So that's just his opinion. You know, he feels like it's flying under the radar. This isn't just a mom and pop publication. This is a big publication. All right. That's one thing that they have going on. So the word is starting to get out there. People are starting to notice Obsidian, and there are a few projects that I am looking into, but as far as low caps, but I'm not excited about any of them as much as I am Obsidian. Now, I am excited about the potential as far as something like a Sun contract, extra bytes, Neblio, as far as just because it is a platform as well, but that's still a little vague. But none of them excite me as much as Obsidian right now. So I've been scaling into Obsidian for some time now. I've been talking about Obsidian for I think the last month, just to keep an eye on it, wait for some good buy points. Maybe you could dollar cost average in. All right, so like I said, the GitHub is very active. The GitHub has been very, very active. And this is a post that they've had on Reddit. All right, so it's just asking, what would you like to see built upon Obsidian platform? So the same thing that I just said, they're refocusing their message. They're trying to let people know that this is a platform. This isn't just a token of. Let's see what these guys are talking about. This just isn't a token. This is an actual platform. All right, so a couple of guys are sharing out the fact that we're live right now. Let me check the chat. What's up, guys? What's up? No, today, guys, we are sticking, at least in this video. I may do another live stream shortly after I get my orange juice. In this live stream, we are sticking to Obsidian. This is something that I think is going to be big, and I want to cover it in depth before it pumps a lot and then it becomes the flavor of the month token, or if people start FOMOing on it and then you see it all over YouTube. So I want to cover it now, get it out there, let people know that this is possibly a good opportunity and to do some research on it. I'm not telling you to buy it, but I'm telling you to keep it on your radar and look into it. Do your own due diligence, and this might be an opportunity where you can eat some cookies. We could get some cookies off of this one. All right. Go and join the Discord. Let's look at their Reddit. So their Reddit is Obsidian Project. All right. There's about, I want to say 700 something members in here. My eyes are bad. You guys know that. I do need glasses. And I'm seriously considering it because this is getting out of hand. All right. So I'm looking for the post. Okay, here it goes. Okay, so it says, what services or products would you like to see built on the Obsidian platform? All right, it's a simple brainstorm. Throw around some ideas of what you would like to see on Obsidian, either integrated into the Messenger app or completely separated. So this is an opportunity for people to say what they want to have integrated into the messaging app, or what kind of totally separate app. So you can do some upgrades to the messaging app, whether you want it to be custom emojis or you want it to be some kind of, some kind of feature to the messaging app. Or you could say, you know what, we want a totally new app. I want an app that does whatever. I'm pretty sure you guys have a bunch of ideas. And they have released the tools for people to build upon Obsidian platform. So this isn't just for the developers. Everybody can come out there and contribute. This is open source. All right. So some people are saying a marketplace, a decentralized marketplace. Some people are saying, honestly, they like to see focus on the messenger. This guy said an integrated anonymous bot, some shortcuts, maybe integrated notepad. Somebody said a notepad, an iPad style notepad that's totally encrypted. That was an okay idea. All right, so let's go back. I can't even remember exactly where I should have pulled that up and kept it up, but it was, I'm not sure if it was from the team members, but it was something regarding along the lines of where they want to go with the direction of the app. I think it was along the lines of data storage, as far as not with the app, but things they want to build upon Obsidian. So one was data storage, one was I think one was file encryption or file security. There was just a bunch of different directions. So I'm pretty sure they're already brainstorming about the next big application. Now let's check the price of Obsidian. All right, so this is CoinMarketCap Obsidian. Let's refresh this. So right now, let's refresh it to make sure. All right, so it's up. We're up to 5,100 Satoshis, 5,149. 2 days ago, it almost broke 7,000 Satoshis. It got up to as high as about, I think, 67,000 Satoshis. And according to the volume on the charts, it looks like someone is accumulating. They just did the block explorer with a rich list, so you can see the top Obsidian wallets, how much Obsidian they have, and different things like that. In my opinion, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna bring you a different coin every day. It would be too easy for me to do that, for me to get a coin and just talk about it today and then go to a next one. because that's just like me just running down a list and just covering it. That's not really what I want to do here. I want to go down that list in my personal time, pick out gems, do deep research into them, wait a while, wait a little bit, see how the chart lines up, and then call them out to you guys and say, look, this one, this one, this one, because I've done a lot of deep research into it. Not because it's the flavor of the month or because that bucket is hot, or that group of that type of cryptocurrency is hot. This, in my opinion, is very underrated. At a $12 million market cap, I could honestly see this thing. Let's see where status is at. And as far as I'm going to see if they still have that up there on a site where they do a comparison. So status is at $140 million, right? Obsidian is at $12 million. Obsidian has an Android app and an iOS app about to launch next month, all right? As far as I'm aware, status does not have that. And in my opinion, status is where it's at because of its ties to Ethereum. So Ethereum is very hot. So, status is hot. But Obsidian is status and Ethereum combined because it has a anonymous messaging application and it's also a platform. So it's both of these coins combined, all right? And one of the things that I think would make Ethereum much better is if they did like new dApps and things, but they use the Obsidian token. So Obsidian, in my opinion, is starting off at a very good foot because they're making an application, right? But they're going to use their token inside that application. They're not going to make a special Obsidian messenger coin. They're just going to use the ODN coin, which is going to bring value to Obsidian. So that's pretty big to me, guys. Let's check the chat, see what you guys are talking about. What's my thought on Tezos? We're not going to talk about Tezos right here. I'm going to just quickly say I am very bullish Tezos overall. If they launch, I do think it's going to launch. But we're talking about Obsidian right here, guys. I'm trying to give you a gem, what I think is a gem. And I'm not telling you to buy it, but I'm trying to make you aware of it so you can do your own due diligence and maybe you'll have that light bulb moment. All right. So status is 61st place, right? Let's go compare around the coins that are around status at the current time. So status is right here, 140. So we got game credits, we got Metaverse, we got Bytem, all right, we got Gnosis, Zcoin, Walton. So all of these coins right here this is an area of coins that could easily take off. All right, Tron is up there. I didn't do much research into Tron. I was just talking to one of my friends, and mysteriously he has a bunch of Tron tokens in his wallet. So he was kind of hype about that. But this area right here is an area where these platforms, they could easily jump up to top 20, and I could easily see Obsidian being in here. Now, if they launch that iOS app and that Android app and it's good and people are aware, like, whoa, they could build another application, or people outside of cryptocurrency start to use the Obsidian platform, this thing is going to take off. This thing is going to eat right through all of this. Let's look at something like Power Ledger, 219 million out of nowhere. This thing, and they are not to their full potential. It's just to show you how quickly something can move up. So Obsidian could be where it's at today, and by January time, even on Christmas, by Christmas time, we could be sitting up 100 million, 120 million, 200 million. So we could be sitting up here with Power. And as far as use cases and actually having products, a lot of these coins here do not actually have products. Binance has a product. Gas doesn't have an actual use case yet. Well, it does, but there are very few contracts running using gas. Kyber Network doesn't have a product. So just because Obsidian has a product, it's such a small market cap. It is a platform, in my opinion. We could see Obsidian in the top 50 by, I want to say, let's give a date, like January 10th, January 5th, maybe even by Christmas, we could see Obsidian within the top 60 and having $140, $130 million market cap. All right, guys, and the last thing I want to do is I want to see if they have it here still. They had a comparison of Obsidian comparing to other platforms. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can Google it. Okay, here we go. So this is the Obsidian comparison chart. What was that? So this is the Obsidian comparison chart. If I could get it to pull up. What is this? God damn it. What is this? They're clickbaiting me. I want to get a zoom in on this without going to a bunch of weird sites. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is a comparison of Obsidian compared to Status, so Status is, Obsidian is ahead of Status as far as product. All right, they're already ready to bring out a product. They have a desktop product already. You can go and test that out. You can go on Slack or on Discord and ask for access to that. But this is a comparison, to Status, Signal, which is already a big thing, Telegram, which is already a big thing, WhatsApp, which is already a big thing, and Threema, which I don't know what this is, but I'm going to assume this is a big thing as well. All right, so let's just compare them. Decentralized and censorship resistance. Yes, Obsidian is. Yes, Status is. No Signal isn't. No Telegram. No WhatsApp. All right. Allows for integration of secure and encrypted applications. So it allows for secure and encrypted applications to be built inside of the Obsidian messaging app. Yes for Obsidian. Yes for Status. So far, Status and Obsidian are neck and neck. Signal, no. All of the rest of the mainstream big boys, no. Utilizes blockchain technology. Obsidian, yes. Status, yes. All of the big guys, no. True. See, this is the key. True end-to-end encryption. All right, for messages and attachments. All right. So Proton Mail is true end-to-end encryption. All right. The person on the other side is the person who can get the message. And if somebody else does get it, it's encrypted. All right. So that's a yes for Obsidian, no for Status. Messages on Status are not encrypted. So you cannot really, you can't talk about how much Bitcoin you got and what you plan on doing with your Bitcoin and where you stash them with a family member or your friend on Status and feel safe. You can do that on Obsidian. Yes for Signal, no for all the rest of the big boys. Can you sign up anonymously? Because this is important as well. Can you sign up anonymously for the Messenger app? Yes, you can sign up anonymously for Obsidian. No for all the other guys except for Threema. You can sign up anonymously. So nobody is going to even know that you have an Obsidian account. That's big. All right. Is personal information, mobile number, contact list hashed? Yes, for Obsidian. Unknown for Status. mostly for Signal, no for Telegram, no for WhatsApp, and yes. All right, so you want your phone number, you want your contact list to be encrypted when you're using these messaging apps. If not, that's how they can sell your information. All right, that's how your number can get leaked in different things. So you don't got to worry about that with Obsidian. Obsidian, these guys have thought about this. Does the app enforce perfect forward security? Yes, for Obsidian. We're not even going to pay attention to the other guys because after a certain point, Obsidian has all yeses, and these guys don't have that. And especially someone who's in the blockchain world, from someone like Status. All right, timed auto delete of your messages. Yes, for Obsidian. Ability to stake coins. Yes. Potential to earn fees through participating in the network. Yes. All right. Do they collect and monetize users' information? No, they do not do that. All right. And it's a curve. Cryptographic primitives is curve 25519, whatever that means. I'm not technical enough to get into that with you guys. All right. So the last thing I want to do is I want to cover Stratus. Now, what does Stratus have to do with anything? Obsidian is the first fork of Stratus. All right. So the fork of Stratus is Obsidian, which is dope. All right. So let's see where Stratus is at. Matter of fact, let's look at it here because I want to get an overall picture of. So Stratus is 23rd. All right. With a $500 million, almost 600 million market cap. In my opinion, Stratus should be a $2 billion coin. That's another whatever. All right. But this is the first fork of Stratus. I've called out a Stratus trade for you guys on this whole dip. So if you took my trade signal that I was tweeting out, you guys are up a pretty penny. All right. I'm not going to start selling until a specific target point, but that's a different story. If you guys aren't aware, when either during or right after the Stratus platform ICO, myself, Tai Zen, Leon Fu, and myself did the interview with Chris True. All right. So I also did the Waves platform. I also did NXT. I did a few different ones. But I've been very bullish on Stratus from day one, literally day one. Either it was during ICO or shortly after. I've been very bullish Stratus day one. That was over a year ago. And I continue to be very bullish Stratus. Obsidian is the first fork of Stratus with use cases, with a product. I am just as bullish Obsidian as I was Stratus. And that is not because I found it early or whatever. I'm still giving you an opportunity. All right. I started to scale in around 5,000 Satoshis. No, I'm lying. Around 10,000 Satoshis I started to scale in to Obsidian. It dipped down to about 3,500 Satoshis. We're only at 5,000 Satoshis as we speak. Since we're not so far away from the bottom, this is a perfect opportunity to possibly enter. This isn't financial advice. This is me simply talking about a cryptocurrency that I think is very undervalued. So if you're in this Stratus trade, we're making a killing. Stratus is super bullish. I am super bullish Stratus. We could easily see all-time highs as far as Satoshi value with Stratus within the next few months or two. So we're going to check the chat. We're going to check the health of the stream. Trying to give you guys juice. Give you guys juice for free 99. We're not talking about any other coins today, guys. Can I link this chart? Hello, James Bond. I'll try to link the chart. But what you could do is you could follow me on Twitter at @ChaseThatCoin. I post trade signals. I give out little free trade signals to my followers. I post charts all the time. You can Like and subscribe to this channel. At the end of my videos, I usually do a cryptocurrency chasers analysis. That's where I give people that are in a chat an opportunity for me to do my technicals on a coin of their choice. You can do that as well. Hello, James Bond. And I know James Bond is really focused on Bitcoins right now, and James Bond isn't a big altcoin trader, but this one is gonna moon, James. All right. So I don't want to make this one too long, guys. I do not want to make this one too long. The focus of this video was Obsidian, a coin that I think is very undervalued, a coin that, in my opinion, will easily hit Bittrex. Right now, we're listed at Cryptopia, hit BTC. All right. The volume is pretty thin. So this isn't a coin that I'm trading. I'm not trying to trade this coin. I do not trade coins that are this thin. Instead, I buy them and I hold them. This could be the next Ant shares. This could be the next Stratus. This could be the next Ethereum. So a coin like this, I'm not trading it. I'm buying it. I'm holding it. I'm accumulating it. All right, we're going to check the chat one more time to see what the chasers are talking about. Can I check IOTA? I'm not checking out any other chart. Electric Gains. Yo, Electric Gains, email me. Or yeah, email me, Electric Gains. Email me. Do I stake? I do stake a portion of my Obsidian. I'm not staking, hold on. I'm not staking as we speak because I had a little technical difficulties, but I do have my stake laptop. All right, so I do stake. It is a very good idea to stake. The stake rewards are about 10% with Obsidian, so the stake rewards are good. You'll get a good stake reward, and this is a good time to get coins while, buy the coins, put them in your wallet. The coins have to become mature before you can stake them. So they have to be in your wallet for a certain amount of time. So if you put them in your wallet, you won't be able to stake them right away. They have to become mature, get a little age on them. So the coins become mature, then you're able to stake. This is a good time to accumulate more Obsidian through buying it and through the coins that you have bought, letting them create more coins. Like I said, in my opinion, this thing could easily go to $5. Easy. We're at 5,000 Satoshis. We could easily go to, I want to say 140,000 Satoshis. 50,000 Satoshi, a 10x as far as Satoshi value from here would be light. A 30x from as far as Satoshi value from here is what I'm expecting as far as the months to come. And this is just my opinion. I'm not trying to hype it. This is just my opinion. From my analysis, from my deep look into the team. And the fact that they're delivering products so quickly. So that was my deep look into Obsidian. Hopefully this is the best look into Obsidian to date. Be on the lookout for their upcoming event, which is the Obsidian relaunch. On December 4th, they're going to have a new white paper, new website, new roadmap, new content. Be on the lookout for the Obsidian Android app release on December 25th. iOS, Android, can't even talk right now. iOS app to follow shortly after that. And this thing, there's a lot of videos out there to stake. Maybe I'll do a video upon that. Oh yeah, before we go, how do you stake? You can either stake with a Raspberry Pi or you can stake by getting the Obsidian wallet. Before we go, guys. All right, so hold on, let me see. Let's do the calculator. All right, so we're gonna pull the calculator up and see how many how much Bitcoin you're gonna need to get a master node. All right, so you need, it's estimated that you need 10,000 Obsidian for a master node. Each Obsidian is 5148. Oh, wait, I should have cleared that. So we're going to do the math, see how much Bitcoin you need to get a master node. When I was calling this out on Twitter, you could have got more than 2 master nodes for like 0.78. So, but you know, I don't know anything about cryptocurrency, so nobody. What the hell? All right, so that's a master node for you guys right there. So 0.5148 BTC, and you can get yourself a Obsidian master node. So a little bit over, what, 5 grand? Bitcoin is 10 grand right now. A little bit over 5 grand could get you a master node. So 0.5148 will get you a master node within Obsidian. All right. Check the health of the stream. We got a few streamers. We got a few of you guys interested in Obsidian. I'm glad. Once again, this is not financial advice. This isn't me telling you to go and buy Obsidian. This is just me simply giving an overview of a project that I think is very underrated and that you could possibly get a few X's out of. Electric Gains, once again, contact me. Contact me, my guy. Yeah, so you can stake through a Raspberry Pi or through your laptop, download it, put the coins in there. You got to let it mature. Of course, you have to keep your laptop running. So a Raspberry Pi would be a little bit more efficient as far as electricity consumption, and maybe a little bit more secure as well. Well, anyway, guys, I do not want to make this one too long. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseThatCoin. Please hit like and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be aware of when we find these jewels and drop them. I also do in-depth analysis of the coins of your choice at the ends of my video, usually. I've been finding great projects since the Genesis block. I'm not new to this. I've been doing, I'm one of the OGs as far as content making. And I'm just glad to be here to help you guys make some great profits. And I think Obsidian project is going to help us. Is a great project that's going to bring a use case to blockchain technology, and it's going to allow us to eat some cookies. So until next time, keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen.